Hi, did you know that when it is designing of multi-tenant architecture, we should also be doing policy and governance at one place or managed through centralized management, right? Now, the centralized management is going to be something when I talked about and when I say the hub and spoke architecture or multi-tenant architecture, right? Now it is something when we do build a capability or a solution for enterprise scale or enterprise grade capabilities for the business or for the requirements that we are building. But we should also be thinking around the policy, governance, or different standards, including security and compliance together, right? So let's understand them one by one and how we should be doing it and what are the capabilities that are going to fall behind the same, right? The first one is enforcing architecture and policy standards, which should be managed at the central point where we would be putting out different capabilities, how those policies and architectures are going to align, and those would be managed appropriately so that we really don't end up spinning up resources and we really don't get the visibility across the environment, what's happening, what's going on, right? And that is why we should have a complete standard and a policy and architecture enforcements. Second one, which is very important, which is policy enforcement across the architecture, across the organization, and how we are building that capability, right? So that's going to help us to build that complete capability from a centralized management across the policy, right? And that would also help us to bring the compliance at the same time, because whatever the policies we are enforcing, either it is provisioning, deprovisioning, and controlling everything, whether it is a cost, security, compliance, and we would be end up managing them well in advance, and we will get also the complete visibility and control across the environment. And that is why policy driven control or policy driven compliance control, in short, is going to be the key in this one. And the last one is going to be a standardized deployments using ARM templates or blueprints or any policy driven mechanism. That's something we should be doing it across the platform. In this context, ARM templates is going to be for Azure. A blueprint is also the same, and there is also a capability of policies that we can enforce across the environment, starting from the subscription and management groups and everything together, right? So whatever falls under the management group, that's going to be under the control of policies that we are going to enforce, right? So that's how it should be across the deploying policies and governance and everything together. So let me know what are your thoughts. Have you done that, and how you as an IT pro or an architect you are going to do or have done. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.